basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Smart. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Lillard. All alone on the break. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Pass to Henderson. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So, at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer. Excellent read from the veteran Lillard. He has a strong feel for how his teammates are open.
Pass to Smart. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot is off. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Thanks for that, Allie.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
The assist.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Now here's Caruso. No points yet. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Shot from the wing. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
2 minutes.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And a miss there on the triple. It's stolen by Smart. Stolen by Siakam.
Away team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Lillard. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
And Embiid throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Tries again.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
That's his second.
He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. He's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Their fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
Smart with the bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. From the elbow. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
The away team, 18.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
That's his second personal.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Henderson. Now here's Smart. 6 to shoot. Henderson with it. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
Antetokounmpo. It's good from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option. Come on, if you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And Siakam with the slam.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Ingram.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Denver.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
The offensive rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Henderson. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. The rebound by Nesmith. Denver in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in the quarter. Inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from Embiid. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here he goes.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Here's Henderson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score often.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Lillard makes it look so easy. The quick release, uber impressive.
.59 seconds left to play in the half. Back to Embiid. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category, but his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Embiid. Off with the layup. Now a timeout called by Denver. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Henderson. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Nuggets lead by 6. Antetokounmpo, left side. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Outside Porter. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Nuggets foul.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul.
That's his second personal.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Henderson misses. The Nuggets lead by 6. Giannis with a ferocious take.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Smart. Back to Henderson. Clock at 6. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Lillard takes it right to the rack.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Porter a screen. Here's Embiid. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Antetokounmpo. And the jumper from the wing offline. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. They set the pick. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 8.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Finished off the break. Antetokounmpo has got 34 points.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They've got to put a stop to that trend.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Caruso. Smart left side. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. From downtown. Giannis with the rebound. Lillard on the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
First team foul.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Here's Nesmith. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by Denver. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-6 run. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Henderson outside. And here's Porter outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. And he drops it first.
At the line for Denver, the Great Freak.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Embiid from outside. Oh, Embiid hits from outside.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Denver.
Losing team, 47.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Nuggets want a timeout. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Siakam in the post. Back to Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Antetokounmpo has got 42 in the game. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earned his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
To the inside. Embiid. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The rebound by Nesmith.
Come on, if you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Lillard can't get it to go. Here's Henderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And Nesmith gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
And the free throw, no good. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Three-pointer Embiid. Counted from distance. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And the shot's good.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Here's Embiid. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Siakam, no good.
Pascal Siakam. That's his first personal foul.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Now here's Henderson. There's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And he knocks down the first one.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Now here's Henderson. Three-pointer Embiid. Oh, wow. Embiid from the parking lot.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Henderson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Siakam. And it's off from three-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And he makes it.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Now here's Nesmith. Antetokounmpo is doubled. To the middle. Porter pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Henderson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nuggets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.